Hi there. It's been a while since I vlogged. Been very, one might say emotional. I've been very disturbed lately. I'm falling very deep into my depression. Wear clothes the same ones, day in, day out. I haven't applied for a job in a year. And the ones that I do apply for, I never seem to get any sort of prospect out of them. I feel like I'm dying. I can feel time slipping from, as if strands were being pulled across your face. Well, that might not make much sense. Yeah. I'm not sure what else does anymore. I've been streaming for the last year on and off. I set a schedule and then I end up folding it and trying another schedule, and Twitch hasn't been very good yet. At all. Almost a year and a half now. Year and a half. Depression's hell of a thing. I can't bring myself to kill myself, but yet I want nothing more than to not be here anymore. Somewhere else that I belong, that there's some place else that needs me. And I can't seem to find it. Maybe it's my niche in this world. Not sure what to say anymore. Over the last 6 months I've been having mental breakdowns. About 2 to 6 times in a month. And sometimes they're real minor, and I can pull myself out of them, like I have today. Trudging forward, but they leave me wiped. Little to no energy. Taking what I have now just to record this. It's raining outside. Oh, it's very windy. No, it's raining. It's raining today. And all I want is this to end. The misery. It's funny. I think 10 years ago, I was nowhere, right where I am now. 10 years. Some girl on the internet found me. started talking to me, writing me, sending us gifts back and forth. There was no love, there was contentment, ease. I jokingly made a joke. It'd be nice to come and see you. Lol. Knowing that it would never happen. Look where I am now. Last 10 years. Florida. From Oregon. Oregon. All the places to be. Oregon. Miss the forest. The rain, when it comes, brings me a little comfort. I'm so upset about the state of things. Mostly my country. We have a fool for a president. And men who are so power hungry that they would do anything to keep the power. Fools like me who'd like to change that. Yeah, I realized that you, the viewer of this, whoever that might be, that we are very insignificant. We're but grains of sand, upon grains of sand, upon grains of sand. You see, we don't care enough about each other. You don't care if I die. I don't care if you die. And that's the thing, right? If we did care, what stride could we make forward? In anger, we haven't been able to get anywhere. But we've been slowly bridging the gap between racism and human connection. Realizing that human connection is more important than the racism that has brought us to our knees. We are a nation of debt, drowning in debt. Do you know one man holds 75% of the world's economy right in his pocket? At any second, he could turn the tables and just be like, well, that money doesn't exist. But I own everything, so it's mine. I own the world. He could do it. The Rockefellers, he could just do it one day. Just pull the plug. No. Greed's what keeps them going. Keeps them going forward. See, they want the other 25%. They want to have a full monopoly on the Earth. And then the stars, and the moons, and the planets. You see, they've wanted it for so long. And they're this close to having it. To all their dreams being completed, whatever that dream was. We want to live, but we don't want to live together. We have too many ignorant people not willing to give up. We could go put them down, but somehow that would defeat the purpose. I can't make them see different. No, but one voice amongst many voices. Yet we're all chanting something different. We all want a similar goal, though. And that goal is equality through and through. And yet, no one cares. No one cares that we're bombing innocent lives over in other countries, that our soldiers are slaughtering innocent lives over in other countries. And this is world round, that we are in a world war, that we're never out of the world war. It never ends. It's never ended. There's been lulls in it. Not the laugh out loud lulls, but the calm before it picks back up again. See, it's all over history. All I have to do is look back in its pages. Try to remember that if I cut my wrist, the blood from it is the same regardless of the race. It doesn't change. That the air I breathe is the same air you breathe. The clothes I wear are made of the same materials that you wear. Silks, hemps, cottons, fibers. It's all the same shit. But even my skin, it's made of the same material. Different pigment. It's made of the same material. There's nothing different between us, other than what we think is different between us. That's all we're fighting for. Some sort of equality. I don't know if anyone cares anymore. There's been no proof of it. We're so caught up in getting the next cell phone or the next computer or the next graphic card or the next chip that we're literally killing our planet to do it. We have scientists being paid to tell us that there is no climate change, and other scientists being paid to tell us that there is. And the ones that tell us that there is actually have proof that there is. It's all around you. Right now, Florida's in a drought. A drought. Florida, the swamp, is in a drought. We get rains, but they don't last us very long. Inland, they might see the same, but it's not the same. It's different. It's all changing. Our climate's changing. Did you know that if you look at Google Maps right now, the center where the Arctic Circle should be is gone. It's just blue. It should be white. Because it's supposed to be cold up there. It's so warm up there right now. It's so warm that most of the ice is gone year round. Even during the winter. Polar bears have actually literally fled into Russia and the northern edge of Canada so that they can have a place to stand. You wanna know what's scary? When the ice is gone, So are we. 90% of our fresh water is kept under ice. Lakes, rivers. 10% of our planet is fresh water. 70% of our planet is ocean, salt. The rest is land. And the reservoirs underneath our feet that used to sustain us are drying up. We're using them faster than than they can refill. And we're polluting them. All in the name of progress, all in the name of money. I wish I could make you understand that money isn't everything. It can't buy you happiness. It can't buy you anything. Not anything of worth. It is the people near us, those that we love, those that we cherish, those that we count among our closest of friends. It is the people that matter the most. Just wish the rest of you could see that. We have millions of homeless people in the street, along with kids. They die of hunger and starvation every day. We have states that refuse to feed them. Put one major homeless shelter per city. Where I live on the coast, there is but one homeless shelter close to me. Up in Jacksonville. It's 4 hours. The next one is in Orlando, and it's 2.5. In New York, it's on every single corner. People in New York don't have to starve if they don't want to. And walk down to a homeless shelter. But they're overcrowded. They're so overcrowded. It doesn't matter if they're on every fucking corner. Within a mile radius of each other. Back home in Oregon, there's at least 10. Just in Portland. 10. That's minuscule compared to New York, but considering Portland's a much smaller population. And they're full. Daily. They're packed. They barely have space. Maybe a room or two left. But they're full. Food. We have so much excess food. Even here in my pantries now, I could probably pull out enough food to feed at least another family. Maybe 2, if we squeeze it. We waste so much energy on stupid shit like Facebook and relationships that go nowhere and people who hate us. We forget to love. We forget humility. We forget that tomorrow this could all be gone. That tomorrow we could all be gone. Just think about that. I doubt that anyone cares. Goodbye. And Good day.